So when people talk about market ready, uh, there's this one thing which hits the mind, and that is basically to understand that you cannot hit the source in the market. You know what I mean? You cannot hit the source in the market, the sources and the resources in the market, because those are important factors. Just to sell a certain concept, everything comes with an experience. When you were selling a certain product in the market, you started receiving cons. Pros were very good for the product, right? Then the cons came. When the cons increased, the solution expert came with a redefined product. And then people started using that redefined product. Yeah, because that was big. That was something which was a solution to the cons. Now, what happens is that pros are also getting impacted somewhere because we focused on the cons and we came with another product which is going to accommodate the pros and cons both. And ultimately, we came to the filtered market, which is absolutely having so much of purity and transparency that we have to push this now because this is the best product, right? What people have not realized in this process is, and I'm talking about sustainable market, which is the hype these days. What people have not realized during this process is that everybody who experienced the pros and cons, for whom the AQI was better, for the ones who survived in a certain AQI, we all have a different acceptance system for ourselves. Our immunity is different. Our acceptance to sustainability is different. What percentage of sustainable products are good for me and what percentage of sustainable products are not making a difference to me. Like when I use Mama Earth shampoo, it was not working on my hair. It made my hair more dry, and I was understanding why is this happening. It was organic, and my hair are chemically treated. So in order for me to use a product which is absolutely sustainable like Mama Earth brand shampoo, I have to be bald and I have to wait for my hair to grow back, and then I can use the organic product on it, consuming the nutrition which I eat, change my diet, and that is when the shampoo is going to react to my hair. Otherwise, it will not. It's that simple. My hair are chemically treated. I have to go with a product like L'Oreal because L'Oreal makes products which are gonna impact on chemically treated products. I don't have to be bald. I don't have to wait for my hair to grow. I don't have to change my diet. You know what I'm trying to say? There is a lot of there's a lot of change of complete overall lifestyle just to get the right texture of hair. So I might as well just use L'Oreal because it is just making a lot of difference to me without changing a lot of things in my life. It's that simple. And this is the simple maths which people do not understand today. And I understand because I'm coming from a business background and I have been using a lot of products, and I won't say that, I'm not talking as a salesperson right now. I'm talking as a buyer, as an experienced person who has been buying things for self, and I will give myself the best, right? I will give myself the best. So when I'm going to give myself the best, I'm going to read about it. I'll understand. I'll research on it. Why is the product not actually working on me, and perhaps it's working on everybody else? So when I said I was very inclined to buy Anomaly for myself. Why not? It has a picture of Priyanka Chopra. It has uh, the strength of her selling her so strongly, selling the product so strongly with everything that is supernatural and super good. But when I researched on it and I realized and I compared it with L'Oreal, I realized that no, L'Oreal is better because my hair are chemically treated and normally it's not going to work on my hair no matter what. So it's that simple. There is no fight here about it. And uh, understanding and not being rigid about the market that you're selling and having a balance. Like I've something that I really appreciate from my ex boss is that he would always say this, that you are not going to talk bad about another product in the market. That is something that I really appreciate, you know, and I think that makes a difference. So don't talk bad about another product. Don't talk bad about people. So I can proudly, because he's not a product, so I can proudly say bad things to him. But yeah, uh, as long as everything is staying, it's staying for a purpose, and it is suiting to somebody because there is a reason. There was a shampoo which was suiting me a lot long time back in my youth, young, in my childhood, I would say. I won't call it youth, but yeah, in my middle teenage age, it was called Organic. The shampoo name was Organic, and it was so good, so good. That time my hair were like, oh my god, I used to feel so smooth, soft, shiny, bright, uh, with good volume and proportion and balance. I did not require to go through rebonding or any sort of other treatments of the sort. And suddenly that shampoo stopped coming in the market. I don't know why. I've been searching a lot for it everywhere. I could not find Organic. Organic is not available in the market anymore. Anyways, so this is what I mean. Everything is there for a reason. So instead of, I understand that on a flag, the color white stands as the center. You know, the psychology says that we are with peace. We understand we are with peace. But when the peace is trying to empower the wrong ways, I think that is wrong. That is really wrong. Pushing people back in the name of peace, that, now go back to this position and control this economy and do this. No, that is wrong. You don't pull people back just because you uh, had a sense of touch which you have never felt before, and then you feel heaven, and then you feel like that you've connected to your soul, and then you ruin your own dynamics of life. Is not making any sense. It's truly not making any sense.